Welcome back to Meet Me at the Movies. Noel T. Manning II here, hanging out with Greg Tillman. Appreciate Douglas Davidson. He's back there hanging out with Mr. Tim Foster now on the Tim Cam. And we've got Derek. Derek is back here. He's actually in the studio now. There he goes. There he went. No, see, we tried, Derek. We knew what we were doing, and Greg just messed us up. And Thomas Manning here as well. Thomas, I need some Dramamine, much like Tim did last week. Tim is looking a little bit better.
I got it.
You're looking a little better this week, Tim. I'm glad, man.
I think his head was going to explode last week.
His head was having some issues. Well, Thomas, you saw this movie about strippers and
Exotic dancers.
Okay, sorry.
It's a PG-rated program.
Okay,
You need to get exotic. Really nice for Father's Day.
Exotic dancers, and the website that you are writing for is therundownonmovies.com. People can find your reviews there.
That's right. Yeah.
And occasionally find you here whenever you wake up in time. So tell me about this movie called Hustlers with 50-year-old Jennifer Lopez in the lead. Give me some details on this, man.
So this was written and directed by Lorene Scafaria. I believe that's how you pronounce her name. And it's actually based on a New York Magazine article from 2014 from Jessica Presler, and starring Constance Wu and Jennifer Lopez in the lead roles. And they're two women who are exotic dancers at a nightclub, and they're really this is how they support their living, and it kind of really sheds light on the unfortunate realities that a lot of women from poorer backgrounds, they basically have to sell their bodies to make a living, and it's really really tragic in many ways, but they decide that they don't have to put up with that anymore, and they can kind of get back at some of the kind of corrupt businessmen and Wall Street guys that come in and who
they try to take advantage of.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, I mean, they're basically abusers, and they're just very vile men, and they realize that they can kind of use their abilities, if you will, and
the women realize it.
Yeah.
Good.
And take advantage of these men just as they've been taken advantage of.
So payback.
Yeah, exactly. So that's why it's called Hustlers. They discover how to steal from these men's bank accounts, and it kind of plays some games with you, because you think, well, you're seeing these men getting drugged and their thousands of dollars are stolen from them, and it's like, but you're rooting for that because they're jerks. I mean,
so the women become these kind of anti-heroes.
Right, exactly. Yeah. Lopez and Constance Wu were spectacular, both of them. Very physically demanding roles as well. I mean, there's, I don't want to get too far into it, but you know what I'm getting at.
They trained.
Yeah, they definitely.
Tell me more.
Prove me, baby.
Well, many people may not realize, but I was the body double for Jennifer Lopez in this.
I saw your name in the credits there.
Tim's not really sure.
Yeah, but
how
I
he
mean,
feels
Okay,
about
maybe
this.
I will pass.
50 years old, she's in great physical shape, and this role, you can tell she really trained for this one, and just really snappy, witty dialogue.
Okay.
A lot of dark humor in it.
Yeah.
Combined with some really deep emotion between Lopez and Constance Wu as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
So really, I mean, the story itself is solid. I mean,
Yeah.
whenever you can find something based on previous material that's that kind of rich and true. So the story was really great. Performances were great. What else really worked for you on this?
I mean, the art direction, the production design, all of that was beautiful. Just there was this, it really had high production value. Just looking at it, you could tell they put a lot of work into the aesthetic of it all. A lot of extras in some of the nightclub scenes, and just the neon lights flashing and everything. It just had this really, gorgeous visual look to it.
Yeah. So what did not work for you?
Well, there was some repetition as they kind of got into their hustling habits.
Gotcha.
It's like, here's another guy they drugged, here's another guy.
Gotcha.
And that kind of got old. I mean, you knew what they were going for. It kind of progressed the story in a sense, but it got to a certain point where it got stale, and so that kind of took away from
Yeah.
the pacing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so pacing was a big issue
Yeah,
and the
yeah.
repetitiveness.
Right.
So what rating are you giving this?
I'm about a B-
Okay.
for it. I'm really glad I watched it, and not just but
How many times did you see it?
I actually went to see it with my sister. So okay, take that as you will. And
No, I'm not.
But yeah, it's a B-. It's a really really great to see female directors
Yeah.
and getting some opportunities
Gotcha.
in the industry. And so yeah,
Yeah,
Lorraine
and you said,
yeah.
didn't Catherine give it a B+?
She did, yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So I mean, I guess depending on depending on your gender, you might identify with it.
Yeah,
more
and if
so,
you
yeah.
average those together, a B, so
Yeah,
anywhere
yeah.
between a B- and a B+.
Yeah.
Okay, and it's doing well at the box office
Yeah.
also.